everybody, this is Rachel from Rachel Crayons, and I'm here to tell you about my final craft fair event of the year. It was at the mall, and boy was I nervous, because I had been at the mall before and sold two things. $1 sticker and a $20 bag. Gift bag with a set of name crayons and a mug and a coloring book. And that's all I did the whole day. So I was really nervous going into this. So as I've said before, I had a bowl of candy, and I asked everyone with kids if they wanted candy. And that helped a lot. I did so much better at this sale. I sold 12 names over the weekend and 4 shape crayons, which is way better than 2. I also sold a sticker, and I upsold someone to a bear bag. Was it a bear bag? Let me check my list. Yep, the last bear bag. I had some that were black, but I sold the last bear bag. Here are the names I sold of name crayons: Brooklyn, Clay, Maverick, Georgia, Cooper, Czar, Nariah, Oliver, Avon, Corwin, Caleb, and Graham. Now, only 2 of those names were on day 2. Day 2 was not a good day. I only sold 2 name crayons, and that is it. So I did even worse than I did the last time I was at the mall. But that is okay, because the first day was pretty good. I sold 10 name crayons and 4 shape crayons on the first day, which was such a relief. I broke even this year, and I'm really excited about next year. So I actually got a picture of my booth this time. And here it is. You can see the bags, you can see my letter crayons, and you can see the candy bowl, and you can see my shape crayons. Being in a mall was fun because the train came around every once in a while, and we would go, "Hi! Hi, people! Merry Christmas!" to everyone on the train. And that was fun. It broke up the monotony. They would blast really loud music like Let It Go, or All I Want for Christmas Is You, or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We listened to a lot of Christmas music at the mall. They played it over the speakers nonstop, and we heard every song at least 3 times, many of them 4 or 5. So I really, really, really do not want to hear My Favorite Things again this year. That's not even a Christmas song. I don't even know why they were playing it. That makes no sense to me. Anyway, also because we were at the mall, there were kids on these little scooter things that look like animals. They're called like Safari Express or something. And there were kids in strollers shaped like cars. And there were kids going to go see Santa Claus. We were still way out on the wing of the mall, far flung on the wing of the mall, instead of right at the center, because Santa was at the center. But we did better. We were in a better spot, I think. At least it was better day 1. Day 2, it was not quite, it didn't help. Let's just put it that way. It didn't help, because on day 2 I didn't do very well. But on day 1, there was a whole row of vendors, and people would have to come by us, and I would offer them candy, and then they would come up, and some of them would buy. On day 2, a lot less of the people were accepting candy. They were in a hurry to go see Santa or whatever, I don't know. But on day 2, there was a big gap because one of the people was only selling on Saturday. So there was a big gap between my table and the next table. Instead of table, 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 it was table, table. So people would walk straight through that gap and turn around and go the other way right before coming to my booth. So they'd come up, turn around, and go the other way. And that was frustrating because they did not, they didn't even see what I had. It was pretty funny. On day one, we stood basically the whole time because there were people walking by, and we wanted to greet them and say hi and offer them candy and be able to tell them there was candy from across the room. And on day two, we sat the whole time because there were not very many people coming by. It was dead most of the day. So day two was a flop. Day one was okay. Compared to my other craft fairs, it was okay. It was really expensive for what it was, for what I got out of it, and I did not earn my booth fee back over the weekends. But I did break even for the year, so that's good. Things that went well, candy. Little kids love getting candy. Also, I had business cards, and a bunch of people took business cards, so that was good. Some things that didn't go so well. On the second day, it was just dead. There just weren't people there. And the people who were there did not want to stop and talk. They did not want to engage at all. They were just on a mission, doing what they were there to do. So this being the last craft fair of the year means a few things. First, I'm all packed up. All of my stuff is all packed away in boxes now. All of the craft fair stuff, that is. I am going to pack away my crayon making stuff too. At least until January. It'll be nice to get it out of the way for the holidays. It also means I am done making crayons for the holidays. I have enough to fulfill any Etsy orders that might come in, unless someone were to do a really big order, which would be more for like a class set or party favors than for Christmas. So I'm not expecting anything like that. But even if I did, all the stuff, I could just get it right back out. Finally, the craft fair season being over also means that I can relax. I get so nervous before these events every time, even though they're boring, they're routine at this point. I know what I'm doing and I just do it. I still get really nervous before these events. So I do not have to worry about an event coming up because there are no more events coming up. I have 0 events scheduled. I may schedule some in the future, but as of right now, I have 0 events scheduled, and I'm going to keep it that way through the holidays because I do not want to stress over the holidays. Feels nice. Don't get me wrong. Events are fun, boring, and fun at the same time. It's fun to talk to people and boring while they all just walk by. But it'll be nice to have a break because I've been at this for 6 months now. And that's about it. That's all I've got for you today. So, happy holidays. Goodbye.